G'day all you wonderful people, welcome to Adventure Together. My name's Al, Trail Name Lookout, and today, heading back to trail. Sorry about yesterday's complaining vlog, not too much action, no real landscapes or anything apart from in the beginning, but my true feelings, so there's that. I have just sent my final resupply to East Glacier, the Looking Glass Hostel, where a lady who is the host of the hostel called Luna should have that box ready for me when I arrive. So what's today's plan? Get back to trail, that's what today's plan is. Somehow I'm in the middle of Helena, the state capital. Just been in the state capitol building where the closest post office to where I was staying is located, so that's why I was there. Next step, get back to trail somehow. I don't know who's going to pick me up from downtown, but I'll see you back at the trail. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am back at trail. I did get a hitch in the end, walking out of town. A very kind gentleman called Mike picked me up and drove me back to trail. And now it's time to continue on. I thought I'd missed the last water for 14 miles, but it turns out there's a bathtub in the middle of the forest if you're willing to go off trail about half a mile. So now I've got pink juice made of beetroot and lots of other things. This is one of those performance blend packets from Peak Refuel. Very nice. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm feeling a little bit weary, I'm feeling a little bit tired. I didn't sleep much last night. If you saw the end of the last vlog, there was a rather long explanation on why, but bullet points are trying to use the laundry and wasn't really working until very late at night. The upstairs neighbour was very loud, and so were his dogs, and there were people having a party in the car park of all places. Have you ever been invited to a party at a car park? I don't think you've lived if you can't say that you have been to a party in a car park. Oh my goodness, it's tragic. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Oh gosh, I can't concentrate on hiking, although I am so much more relaxed and feeling so much better to be here in this than being in town. The town was stressful. Town days are stressful. If I haven't been on a rant about town days in general recently, the overview is you are losing a lot of miles because you're not walking the whole day, and so yeah, you budget that into your time. But let's say that you turn up at the road early in the morning because you say that I want to get a hitch in, and it takes you about an hour to find a ride. You've lost an hour. You get to your hotel and you have to find a hotel. Then you have to get to the hotel, then you have to check in, and if it's like yesterday, I had to wait until gone 3 o'clock till I was able to get in my room. And once you get in, you have to have a shower, do your laundry, have your resupply sorted. If you're sending boxes, divide what you need to and get to the post office. You need to get online and talk to people, because you do. I need to edit, personally I need to edit. Some people, they write for the Trek. I should be writing more for the Trek, but I just don't have time. And so you're doing whatever it is for social media, whether it's Instagram posts or writing for the Trek or editing videos for YouTube or whatever. And then you want to get to bed early. You also want to go out and have coffee and have lunch and have dinner, and it's just something has to break. And you usually, or at least for me anyway, the thing that breaks is the early night. It just doesn't happen, and last night was a typical go of that. Yeah, did not happen. Trying to get to bed nice and early, 8 p.m, and yeah, that went out the window. 5 hours later I was crawling into bed, and just because I was up late didn't mean that I wasn't tired whilst going all through all that stuff. So yeah, it was pretty stressful, but I feel better now. I'm hiking, but physically I just feel weary, and everything feels like a struggle. Going up the smallest of hills feels like a struggle. So yeah, sitting down in the shade next to this bathtub, hearing the trickle of water. How very romantic. And I'm going to get on my way very shortly. I'm not going to make this break too long, but I've seen a destination that might be interesting to camp at. It's not on trail, but there is a loop that I can do to include this destination. So stay tuned to the towards the end of the video, because we'll find out if I make it there, because it is still pretty far away. It's yeah, I haven't even done half those miles yet, so yeah, I've got to move on. But yeah, let's see if I can make the miles, and let's see if I can make it there in a decent amount of time. If I do, but if I do, then it'd be an interesting stop for the night. Most of what I've been walking today has been this dirt road, and mostly uphill as well. Seems someone else has got to this real estate before I did. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the Alpaca Alternate, an unofficial name that I have bestowed, but I'm sure I'm not the first. This road is about 10 miles in length before we reach a place that apparently keeps alpacas. Now, I am not in the supporting alpaca wool game. It's not up my street, as you may have guessed. It just doesn't really align with my principles. But I've heard that the people that run the place are absolutely lovely, and I fancy seeing some alpacas. So we're about 3 miles away now. The landscape around here is stunning. All I can hear are crickets, and it's just a really beautiful little walk. I'm pleased to come down here. Everybody's been raving about it, and yeah, let's go and see some lovely people, and hopefully some very cute animals. We made it to the alpaca farm, and there's a sign here that says, all of these places. There's an alpaca. So, next to the barn here, since we've got a shower, let's go check that out. Wash yourself off with the hose. We've got some beautiful horses. There's a sink for some washing up, and it's just really homely around here. Alpaca barn, and over there in that big house is where John and Barbara live, and that's where you can get free sodas and sandwiches. Howdy. Hello. You're beautiful. Both of you are. You're lovely. You want the wine? You can't have the wine. It's not for you. Now we've got all of these mini cabins, and all the bike packers and hikers get to stay in these. But I have turned up a little bit late, so my one's over here on the outskirts of town. Let's go and have a look. A couple of little couches, and yeah, there comes equipped with a whole little stove and hiker box and lantern and water. This is incredible, and it's all for free to stay here for free. And I wonder what it looks like. It's all cooking stuff, but there's some coffee and towels for the shower. Amazing. I'm gonna go and get my backpack and set up for bed. I think that it's getting late and it's time to retire, and we'll have a look around a bit more in tomorrow's vlog. If not tomorrow's vlog, then tomorrow in this video.
2 days later.
So this is the interior of where I was staying, and it's fully equipped. You've got outlets, microwave, coffee maker, little stove, big glass chopping board, some little supplies here. You've got a cupboard stocked full of stuff like oats and random stuff, and there's another cupboard here full of stuff. Look at that. And another little cupboard here full of stuff. This whole thing just continues. There's nothing you haven't seen. You got your utensils, photos of people, towels if you want to take a shower. There's my trekking poles there. They don't come with this. I'm going to take those with me. Next, you got a couple of beds. I didn't sleep in this one, but I did take the blanket. And yeah, that's full of drinking water. And lots and lots of other people's photos. Who's this cheeky chappy? I think it might be someone who's taking the best selfies ever. Look, I got alpaca in perfectly in frame with me in the middle. And yeah, that's all natural. Pointing the camera at yourself for 3 years straight, maybe give you some experience in taking good selfies. If there's one skill I've got from YouTube, it's pointing a camera at myself. Hello. Well, I did 0 there and I had a very relaxing day, so it's time to move on and call an end to this vlog. What an amazing place. I'm so glad I chose to stay here an extra day and just sort of take it in, and what an experience. So I guess that's everything I have for you, apart from to ask you to please donate to the fundraiser I've got going, where we're trying to raise £3,100 for the 3,100 miles of the CDT, in order to give that money to a great cause called Widerness Foundation UK. So please go down to the description, see the first link there that says give to charity, and click that and type in an amount that you are comfortable with giving, if you are comfortable with giving and you do want to support the cause. And that would be amazing if you were willing to. I'd really appreciate it. Anything that gets us closer to the target would be most welcomed. Otherwise, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.